So Fritz, I have created this folder in my basic Unit 5 project. It consists of some examples to see how assertions works in Unit 5. So let's see first assert equal example. So here we can see I have created a method test equal parameters. So here I am asserting some examples. For example, this is actual data, this is expected data. I'm passing this. So first, as I told you, the expected data parameter comes, and then after that, actual data. So after running this method, let's see what's the output. So here we can see that test actual parameter assert equal method is running, and it's checking that these two values are equal or not. Let's see some other example here. So first I am passing a empty string as actual data. Let's see what's the result. So it's giving me assertion failed error, and it is telling me that expected was test data and actual is empty. Now let's see what happens if I pass actual data as null. So here actual data is null. Let's run it. So it is again giving me assertion failed error that expected is test data and actual is null data. I have added more assertions like assert equal, which is checking equal of two integers, assert equal for double numbers, assert equal for long. Same as we have these with message parameters also method, same method. Here I am passing expected actual and then message. So in JUnit 4, we have seen that message comes first and then expected and actual. It is opposite in JUnit 5. Also, in place of message, we can pass supplier also. So this helps in lazy running of this message. So we can pass messages for each assertion. So this is the example of assert equal. Let's see example of assert array equals. So here I am passing a set array equal with a two string object. Each consists two strings values. So let's run this. So here all assertions are passing. So we have a string array, we have example for integer array, double array, long array. And same we have examples for messages parameter and supplier parameter. After that, we have examples for assert boolean example. So we have assert true method with messages. We have assert false with messages. So this is how we write assertions for boolean testing. After that, we have assertions for object. We can use assert null for checking that our object is null or not. We have assert null with message and supplier. We have assert not null to check if our object is not null. Same with assert not null with some message. After that, we have uh, assert same function. After that, we have assert same function. It checks if two objects are same or not, and assert not same. So let's run all these assert functions. So all our tests are passing for now. After that, let's see what are the new additions in JUnit 5 in our assertions. So this example is for assert all. In assert all, as I told you, we can run multiple assertions. Here we can pass a heading, so it helps to give some summary to our assert all functions. After that, we will pass a multiple assertion method as a executable. So here I'm passing assert equals, which is checking if 2 plus 2 is 4 or not. After that, I'm passing hello as expected and hello dot to uppercase as actual. After that, I'm passing assert null, which is taking one object and checking if object should be null. So let's run this. I have added a display name to give a name to my function. Here it is checking all the conditions. So this helps in case of we want to check some multiple assertions for single service method. After that, we have a session for iterables. It is known as assert iterable equal. So it takes two iterables. For example, I've created two lists: hello JUnit test, and one is array list and other is linked list. I'm passing both array list and linked list as a iterable. So this takes iterable equal, takes to iterable as a parameter and checks deeply that these lists are equal or not. For now it is passing. Let me change this first parameter into second parameter, and let's see what happens here. So as I told you, it deeply check both iterables. So it is telling me iterable content differ at index 0, expected JUnit but was hello. So this is how it testing it. It helps in checking uh, iterable result if objects are continuous and same and insertion order is maintained or not. If I change this to hello 1 and this to test 2, so it fails at index 0, that hello 1 but was hello. Now it is failing for test 2 and test. After that, we have method assert line match example. So it checks one parameter if it is matching with equals method, and if it doesn't match with equal, it will check with regex method. And after that, it check pair by pair. So let's see. So here I am changing it value, so it doesn't match. Let's change this to hello. So this regex is not matching, so that's why it's failing. This is how assert line match works. It checks line by line. After that, we have example for assert throw. Assert throw replaces our test expected feature in JUnit 4. Now we don't have that same feature in JUnit 5. We can use assert throw functions to check if some function which is throwing some error, um, is throwing the expected exception or not. It helps in negative testing a lot, and it's quite clean to understand what we are doing here. Also, it returns a throwable, so we can get exception message also and assert that also. So let's run this. If here I am checking for illegal argument exception, let's change this with null pointer exception and see what happens. So it is telling me that unexpected exception type thrown. Expected was a legal argument exception, but null pointer exception it got. So I was expecting illegal argument exception, but the function was throwing null pointer exception. This is how we can check our exception functionality. After that, we have assert timeout example. So assert timeout takes duration in which some code we, uh, we can write some code which takes some time to run. For that code, I have just used a thread.sleep method, and I can give message also. So this test is for check that if the functionality is working in that particular time duration or not. So to understand this, I have added this message, so we can understand with this message what happens if we run this example. So I have given a time duration of 2 seconds, but giving thread.sleep for 4 seconds. So in assert timeout, what happens? This test will fail after all code completes, as it does not complete in 2 seconds. So this assert timeout lets run the code be completed. After that, it fails, but it must check that time duration also. So we were expecting that this thread.sleep functionality should complete in within 2 seconds, but it took 4 seconds. So that's how assert timeout works. It let code completes its duration. After that, it fails. And we have an opposite method for this that is known as timeout preemptively. So it immediately fails after 2 seconds if that functions don't complete in within 2 seconds. It takes the same parameters, duration, and we are passing thread.sleep with 4 seconds. So it gives me the same error, and it also does not let the functions also not complete. It fails preemptively. It fails within 2 seconds if that function doesn't complete it process within that. So these are the new functionality given in assertion library in Junit 5. So these sessions will help in Junit 5 a lot. It also take Java 8 functionality. All the features we can use in Java 8 we can use here in these sessions also. Thank you friends for watching and supporting me. Let me know if you have any doubt, feedback, or any thoughts. You can post your words in comment box below. Thank you.